Let's start now. Do you see the slides?
Yes.
Okay. Now, today,
Teacher, I can see the slides. I just see a black screen.
Okay, because maybe because of your internet. Wait for a few seconds, and inshallah it will be appear for you. The others, you see it? Is it right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
That's me. That's because of your internet. Okay. Now, in the previous lesson, yesterday we talked about the rational expression, and we talked how can we simplify the expression by dividing out the common of the first step by factorizing it, then by finding the common factor, and then now by dividing the numerator and the denominator into the common factor. Here now. Today now we have to learn, or we learn today how can we multiply the rational expression. Before we start, the rational expressions, it's like any numbers. If you multiply, sorry, if you multiply two fractions like this, (12) as an example. If you're multiplying them, what did you do? You try
We multiply the
Simplify
numerator and
before,
denominator.
but we simplify.
Yes. So what did you do? You say, can I divide 2 over 2? Yes. And here they are 6. Over 2 they are 2. Over 2 they are 3. Then you try to say over 3. Over 3 is 2. Then the final answer is 1 over
4.
is what? Is 4. And the answer now is 1 over 4. Here now, as we did in the fractions, we will do in the rational expression the same steps. We just factorize in the numerators and the denominators, and then we simplify them. Let's see how. Let's start now. X squared plus x minus 6 over x minus 5 multiply by x squared minus 25 over x squared plus 4x plus 3. Now, the first step, I will factorize the denominator, the numerator. It will be x negative 6, it will be 3 and 2. So I will put 3 here and the other 2 here. And since we have a positive sign, I will put the greater number with, and down it is x minus 5, keep it as it is. Then x squared minus 25. I can rewrite it as x minus 5 times x plus 5. Then I can write as x plus 3
and x plus 1.
plus 1. This is the first step. Now then, here now, I will now, after that, to try to simplify them here. And also, so the product of them will be x minus 2 over x plus 5. Sorry, over x plus 1. This is now the product of multiplying these two rational expressions. The second thing, I want now to state the restrictions. How can I find the restrictions? Go back to the
It cannot be 5 or -1 or -3.
And 1.
I have to go back to our factorized rational expression. After we factorize the rational expression and before simplifying it, look here. I mean inside the square. Inside the square now, I want now to check about the zeros of the denominator. What are the zeros of the denominator here? 5.
5 and -3. And -1.
So the restriction are x cannot be 5, x cannot be -3, and x cannot be -1. Let's now do another example. What is the product of 2x minus 8 over x squared minus 16 times x squared plus 5x plus 4 over x squared plus 8x plus 16 in simplest form? Now, so 2x minus 8 over x squared minus 16 times x squared plus 5x plus 4 over x squared plus 8x plus 16. Now, the first step. Yara, where's Yara?
Yes.
Yes, Yara. How can you factorize or simplify 2x minus 8?
Divide the 8 by 2.
Yeah, thank you. So just put a 2 as a common factor. So it will be x minus 4. Now, Haneen, because you raised your hand.
Yeah.
X
It's
minus 16. How can you factorize it?
it's x plus 4 and x minus 4.
Thank you. Lama. Yes, Lama. How can you factorize x squared plus 5x plus 4?
X equal x equal 5 and 1
4 and 1. Thank you. Because
plus
4 times 1 is 4 and 4 plus 1 is 5. Thank you. Rose, yes, Rose. X squared plus 8x plus 16.
X plus 4 times x plus 4.
Thank you. Now, after that, I will check if can I simplify. X plus 4, x plus 4. X minus 4, x minus 4. Just that. So it will be 2.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
Teacher, in x plus 4 that it is in the numerator, can we remove it with the denominator of x? Not the other denominator?
This one and here.
Yeah. Can we remove x plus 4 with its denominator, not the other denominator?
And you will get the same answer.
Okay.
Now, Habiba. Yes, Habiba.
Yes, teacher.
Can you tell me what are the restrictions of this product or on this variable?
It's -4.
-4. What also? Don't look here, Habiba. Look at the fractions after we factorize them before you simplify it. Oh, sorry.
It's -4 and 4.
Thank you. So x cannot be -4 and 4. Now, let's do this one. 2x squared minus 6x over x squared plus 18x plus 81 times 9x plus 81 over x squared minus 9. Yes, Rahat. How can you factorize 2x squared minus 6x?
Take out the common factor, which is 2x.
Thank
So it
you.
will be 2x times x minus 3.
Thank you, Rahat. Thank you so much. Now, Lana. Yes, Lana. X squared plus 18x plus 81. How can you factorize it? Lana? Lana?
Yes.
I'm calling you, miss. How can you factorize x squared plus 18x plus 81?
Get the reducing factor.
What? Give me two numbers. If you multiply them, you will get 81. And if you add them, you have 18.
This is 81 or 8?
81 here. Can you try 9 and 9?
9.
Let's see. 9 multiplied by 9.
81.
81. And 9 plus 9?
18.
18. So the answer is true. Thank you. By the way, guys, next Monday, inshallah, we will see it on the weekly plan. You will have your first online quiz. It will be as an online assignment in your period, which is in the first one, the first at 8, I mean.
Teacher, is it all choices?
I don't know until now, Sarah. I will after I will write it, I will tell you.
Okay.
Now, in my classes, actually, the calculator is forbidden. But because I are at home, I cannot let you not to use it. Right, now let's choose Maya. Where's Maya?
Yes, teacher.
9x plus 81. How can you factorize it?
9.
9, thank you. Times what? X plus
9.
9. And the last one is x minus 3 times x plus
3.
3. Then after that, let's now try to simplify them. So it will be 2x times 9, which is 18x.
Teacher, it will be 18x over x plus 9 times x plus 3.
Yes. Now, yes, Sarsan. Can you tell me the instructions of the variable?
It cannot be -9 or 3 or -3.
Thank you. Because Sausan looked at the factorized. Oh my God. Factorized expressions before simplifying it. Thank you. Okay. Now, let's go to dividing rational expression. And as we say, the dividing is such as, or it's like multiplying. If you divide now 2 over 6, divide by 3 over 8 as an example.
It's 2 over 6 times 8 over 3.
So the first step, 2 over 6, as Haneen said, she keep it as 2 over 6. So keep the first fraction as it is. Then change the division to be as multiplication, the divide to be as multiplied. Then write the reciprocal of 3 over 8, which is what? 8 over 3. Then after that, it comes like the first problem or the previous problem, how to multiply. Then I can now ask myself, can I simplify them? Yes, it will be 8 over 9. This is for dividing fractions. For the dividing expressions, we will do the same steps. Let's see how. 2 minus x over x squared plus 2x plus 1. Divided by x squared plus 3x minus 10 over x squared minus 1. Now, the steps are, the first step now, keep the first expression as it is. Then change the divide sign to be as multiply. Then write the reciprocal of these are the first steps. Then it comes like multiply. So not just now factorize each numerator and denominator. 2 minus x, it is the most simplified one. Down. I can rewrite it as x plus 1 times x plus 1 times x minus 1 times x plus 1 over x plus 5 times x minus 2. Negative 10 plus 3, yes. Now, check if I can simplify now. Yes, here and here.
And x minus 1 no.
We can
We can
take out
simplify
the
2 minus
negative.
x.
Yeah, we can take out the negative. It will
Yes,
become x minus
thank
2.
you. Which it will be 2 minus x with x minus 2. Can I simplify them? You told me yes, Susan, yes?
Yeah,
Okay. Simplify it by 1 or by negative 1?
negative 1.
Negative 1, thank you. As I said yesterday. So, negative 1 times x minus 1 over x plus 1 times x plus 5. Then, what are the restrictions of the variable?
But teacher, negative
Yes.
1 it is in the denominator because of x minus 2.
What?
Negative 1 it is in the denominator because of x minus 2.
No. By the way, if you have negative 2 over 3, is it the same as 2 over negative 3? And it is the same as negative 2 over 3. So if you put the negative sign up or down or outside, you will have the same answer. That's I make a trick yesterday. Oh, sorry, that's I made a trick yesterday. Now, after that, I want now to rewrite the restrictions. Look
It's
at me.
negative 1, negative 5, and 2.
Yes. Now, just look here. In this one here, I want now to find or to state the restrictions. In division, if you want to state the restrictions now, look at the simplified, the factorized one before simplifying. What are now the zeros here? They are -1 and -5 and 2. Is it right?
Yes.
Yes. No, right, but here now we have two, what do you call them? Two expressions that are multiplied or divided. So in division, in multiplication, just we look at the two expressions that they are multiplied. But in the division, you have to look here at two. I have to check two things. The first one, you have to check the two variables, the two expressions that they are multiplied, and also because it is not a multiplication problem, it is a division problem. You have to go back also and check the division problems, the division of the expressions that they are divided. So look here now, go back here also. What are the zeros in the first expression here, or the first denominator? They are, I can write it as x plus 1 times x plus 1. And here it's x minus 1 and x plus 1. Is it right? You factorize only the denominator. Then -1, it's already written. -1, it is already written. -1, +1. Is it written here? No, so I will add it. And then -1, which is already written. So here we have 4 restrictions. These 4 restrictions, because only in dividing rational expressions, just you have to look at, or you have to check two things. The variables before, the variables when it's dividing, and the variables when it's multiplied. Check the zeros of both of them. Of here, I will try to highlight it. Of here, or of here and here.
Teacher, even in multiples, we're doing this.
In multiples, in multiplication, just you look at this one because they are multiplying. I mean, I multiplied, so I just look at the expressions when they are multiplied. But in division here, we have divided expression, then we change it to the division, to the multiplication, or to the multiplied expression. So because we have divide and you change it to multiplied, you just check the multiplied. You must check the multiply, and also you go back to the old one, which is the divided expressions. Let's do another example to get it clear now. What is the quotient of x squared plus 5x plus 4 over x squared plus x minus 12 divided by x squared minus 1 over 2x, I think this is squared, minus 6x. Let's check it, please. Yes, it's 2x squared. So the steps here are x x squared plus 5x plus 4 over x squared plus x minus 12. Then change the division to be as multiplied. Or no, please, I want before this step to keep it as divide. X squared minus 1 over 2x squared minus 6x. And keep this expression in mind because I need it later on. This one is very important because I need it later on. Keep it in mind. Then after that, as we said, here now, keep the first one as it is, which is x squared plus 5x plus 4 over x squared plus x minus 12. Then change the divide to be as multiply. Then write the reciprocal. Then factorize both of them.
Can I solve it?
Two x minus 3 over x minus 1 times x plus 1. Then after that, and please keep these expressions in mind also. After that now, try now to simplify them. X plus 1 with x plus 1, x minus 3 with x minus 3, x plus 4 with x plus 4. So what do you have now in the numerator? You have only
2x.
2x.
You have x minus 1. Now, I want now to write the restrictions. As I said, yes, Sarah. Where's Sarah? Sarah?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Sarah. Can you tell me here, or can you state here what are the restrictions on the variable?
1.
1. Okay. Yes, Sarah.
2.
1.
Negative 4.
Negative 4. Thank you.
And 1. Negative 1.
A negative 1 and
3.
3. Thank you. Is it only?
No, there is still 0.
What? Can you repeat?
We still have 0.
Now, I told you in division, you just keep, you have to check the zeros here and the zeros on the old one. Here, I mean. Here, you have to check the zeros of them. Look here, this one, it's already checked. But I have to check that one. How? I will say that 2x squared minus 6x equal 0. I want to see its zeros. Take 2x as a common factor, it will be x minus 3. Then, as we said in the previous lessons, if we have two variables, they are multiplied and the answer is 0, so one of them, it will be 0. This one, it could be 0, and this one also, it could be 0. So from here, x, it could be 0, and x, it could be 3. Is 0 is written? No, I will add. Is 3 is written? Yes, Sarah told me about 3. So the restriction is x cannot be 1, cannot be negative 4, cannot be negative 1, cannot be 3, and cannot be 0. Let's now do number 32.
Miss, can you go back for a minute?
Okay. Yes.
That's it, thank you.
Okay, I will come. Now, here now you have 6x cubed minus 6x squared over x raised to the power 4 plus 5x cubed divided by the another expressions. The first step rewrite 6x cubed minus 6x squared as x raised to the power 4 plus 5x cubed divided by 3x squared minus 15x plus 12 over 2x squared plus 2x minus 40. Then after that, here first expressions in your mind. Then after that, now let's now solve it. 6x cubed minus 6x squared. Can we take 6x squared as a common factor? Yes, and the answer is x minus 1. Down here, take x cubed as a common factor. You will have x plus 5. Multiply by, write the reciprocal of them. So I will now factor the denominator because I see the reciprocal. 2x squared plus 2x minus 40. Can you take 2 as a common factor? The first step? Yes. So it will be x squared plus x minus 20, sorry. Then I will rewrite it as x plus 5 times x minus 4. Over. Now here, can you take a 3 as a common factor now? Yes. For this one, I mean, okay? It will be x squared minus 5x plus 4. Plus 4 minus 5, yes. How it will be now? X minus 4 times x minus 1. Then after that, I want to check if I can simplify. X minus 1 with x minus 1. X plus 5 with x plus 5. Minus 4 with x minus 4. X squared with x cubed. We have x. 6, a 3 here, and 2 up. What do you have also? Nothing. So the answer of all of them is 4, which is 2 times 2. Then, what are the restrictions here? It could be the restrictions.
Teacher, isn't it 4 over x?
Oh, thank you. Yes, I forgot x here. So, the restrictions here, it will be x cannot be 1, 4, this one, 1,
Negative 5.
4, negative 5, 0 also. Here, from here, and from here, they are 4. From here, they are negative 5, and from here, they are 0. And I will go back to check this one now. To check this one. I highlighted with yellow.
Teacher, did you write x minus 4 times x minus 1? This one?
What did you ask me?
X minus 4 times x minus what? 1 or 2?
Yes, 1, 1. Then I will check here now. What are now the zeros for this one? Which are this one? So they are 4 and negative 5. 4 is written and negative 5 is written. So these are now the restrictions of this variable. Do you have any question?
No.
No, teacher, but wait, I will write it. The restriction.
Okay, let's start the new one. I will stop here today. Inshallah, in the last period, I will continue this lesson and we will start with the second lesson, inshallah. The others, if you want to leave, you can. For you, Rose, I will keep this screen for you.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you,
for
teacher.
listening. Thank you for listening.